You don't hate the mass media enough. There was another IDF massacre in Gaza on Saturday, reportedly killing dozens of Palestinians. Israel, as usual, claimed it was responding to a ceasefire violation by Hamas, but of course there's absolutely no evidence for this to be found. AP reports that according to the IDF, the strikes were launched after a Hamas fighter, quote, shot at troops in southern Gaza, but that no soldiers were hurt in this alleged attack. Not so much as a scratch. So I guess we're just expected to take Israel's word for it. Now check out these Western media headlines about the massacre and notice the disgusting spin they are placing on the narrative to normalize the continued slaughter of Palestinians. Here's one from AP. Israel launched strikes in Gaza ceasefire's latest test as hospitals say 24 killed. From NBC News. Israel launches strikes in Gaza ceasefire's latest test as hospitals say more than 20 killed. From Sky News. Israel launches strikes on Gaza in further test of fragile ceasefire. From France 24, Israel launches strikes on Gaza in latest test to fragile ceasefire. From Newsweek, Israeli strikes kill at least 24 in Gaza amid fragile ceasefire. Do you see what they're doing here? The Western press see the killing of Palestinians as such a baseline norm that Israel can massacre dozens of people in Gaza and they'll go, gosh, I sure hope this doesn't lead to any violations of the ceasefire. It's never a ceasefire violation to commit mass murder against Palestinians. It's only ever a test of the ceasefire, or something that happens amid a fragile ceasefire. If Hamas suddenly attacked and killed dozens of Israelis, these empire propagandists wouldn't be saying, I sure hope the fragile ceasefire holds up amid this challenging test. They'd just call it what it is. And it would be the main news story in the world. The imperial media have been framing Israel's ceasefire violations like this the entire time. Just the other day, NBC News ran a report about a different IDF massacre in Gaza titled, Israeli Airstrikes Kill 25 Palestinians in Gaza, Rattling Fragile Ceasefire. Last month, CNN ran a headline claiming, U.S.-brokered ceasefire appears to survive first major test after Israel killed at least 44 people when Israel had been violating the ceasefire every single day up until that point. The mass media have been running egregiously misleading headlines throughout this entire genocide, which has an overwhelming distorting effect on public perception in an information environment where skim reading has become the norm and most social media users share news stories after just reading the headline. Now, it almost feels silly to point out that the mass media are wildly biased in favor of Israel 2 years into a genocide which they've actively run propaganda cover for in brazen acts of journalistic malpractice from the very beginning. But we can't let it slip from our attention how evil these imperial spinmeisters are, how racist they are, how mendacious and manipulative they are. However much you hate them, you don't hate them enough. These are the people who are informing Western perspectives about what's going on in our world. They aren't just deceiving the public with dishonest headlines and precipitously slanted reporting which gets loudly amplified by Silicon Valley algorithms. They are writing the stories which get used and cited by AI chatbots and online platforms like Wikipedia, which people are increasingly turning to for information about world events. They are polluting the entire information ecosystem with a deluge of propaganda they are churning out day after day, year after year. These freaks are attacking our minds. They are attacking humanity's ability to understand its waking reality. They are continuously indoctrinating the public into an ignorant, Western supremacist worldview which only values human life when it lives in the correct part of the world, speaks the correct language, practices the correct religion, has the correct skin color, and aligns with the correct geopolitical agendas. They make everything worse. It's impossible to have enough disdain for these mass media propagandists.